I'm going to tell you why Chicago Bears fans shouldn't panic just yet, and it starts right now. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Pat the Designer, back at it again. If you are new to the channel, please like the video, please subscribe to the page, because we do talk Chicago sports weekly and we don't want you to miss a thing, so make sure that you hit that bell. Now, we've all had time to get over what we saw Sunday, right? I didn't want to post this video immediately because I knew Muzz would just look at me like, you're crazy. What an idiot. Oh my God, they're so terrible. How can you even say that? All those things may be true, but I'm gonna tell you why we shouldn't panic just yet. Now, is what we saw on Sunday acceptable? Absolutely not. That was a joke of an offense. If you guys watched my live, you saw my fury with Matt Nagy finally getting his guy and basically piddling down his pants. But there are some key things you gotta look at. One, this is the first time Nick Foles has really gotten any chemistry with these receivers. I mean, honestly, you look at the training camp, the reps were split down the middle. Everybody was at a disadvantage. Now, if you were planning on making this switch anyway, you probably should have went to Nick Foles before the season even started, so that you could get him used to playing with these guys with no preseason, with no training camp, or with no preseason, and just going straight into the season, kind of straight into training camp. Because by doing the reps split down the middle, you basically had your offense run two completely different offenses, and you're trying to figure it out. So now you got to figure it out on the field. And what we saw was them trying to figure it out on the field against the best defense in the NFL. Now, is that an excuse for what we saw? Absolutely not. This offense scored 3 points. That is horrible. And the defense held them to 19. It's one of the worst. I mean, they scored 11, but let's be honest, this offense scored 3 points. One of the worst performances by a Chicago Bears offense that I've seen, and I've seen some bad ones. But the reason I'm saying don't panic yet, let's see how these guys bounce back. Let's see how this offense rebounds. Let's see how Matt Nagy's play calling rebounds, because it has come out. I mean, you look at it. We're the only offense without a rushing touchdown. There has to be a commitment to the run. He's allowing teams to make us one-dimensional, and that's not going to be good going forward. But like I said, this is the first time we're seeing Matt Nagy and Nick Foles together. This is the first time we're seeing Nick Foles and these receivers together. So I want to see how this team plays out in the next couple weeks. Now, if we get 2 weeks down the road and we're still putting up 3 points, look, now it's time to start looking at people and start taking a sickle to some heads. I want to know your thoughts in the comments below. How are you feeling after that Chicago Bears loss? Let's talk about it. I'll be down there with you. I'm not ready to panic just yet. And to all the people who are clamoring to get Mitch back in there, listen, Mitch might not have been the problem, but he's also not the solution. And to all the people who are saying that, oh, get Foles out of there after half, why did we make the switch? This guy's terrible. We gave Mitch a 44-game leash. Let's see how Nick Foles can adapt to this system. I want to see exactly what Matt Nagy is able to do. Listen, if that's what he's able to do, what we saw last week, and he has to improve. He has to improve. I've come down hardest on him out of everybody because I believed that he was a good play caller. I believe that he is a good play caller, and I think we'll see better. But that lateral stuff, that side-to-side going to Cordero Patterson on third down, hey, bro, you got to get that together. That's a joke. That's a joke. But with all of that, the Indianapolis Colts scored 19 points. This defense may not be the 2018 defense. It may not be play in, play out. They're in the backfield killing your quarterback every week. It may not be that. But this defense is still holding its own. It is a bend but don't break defense. They are holding teams to field goals. They are keeping teams out of range when listen, you're looking at it like, I mean, they held Phillip Rivers to 1 touchdown. A guy who's completing about 78% of his passes, they held him to 1 touchdown. So I think that we will be okay moving forward. Now, do I think my 11-5 prediction might be a little bit shaky right now? I'ma stick with it, but I don't know. It don't look good from what I saw, but this team is still 3-1. So let's take it easy. Let's see how we're able to rebound going into the Thursday night game versus Tom Brady, and let's see what this offense does. If this offense comes out and gives you another clunker, look, now we got some conversation to have. Now we got to talk to some people. Now we got to look at some people in this front office. And by the way, if this offensive line has another game like it had, what is Juan Castillo doing here? So we got to have that conversation as well. But as of right now, Bears fans, let's breathe. Let's all come together. Let's agree that we want the Chicago Bears to go to the Super Bowl. Let's agree that we want the Chicago Bears to be a playoff team, to be a competitive team, to be a winning team, no matter whose side you're on, Nick Foles or Mitch, Ryan Pace or Matt Nagy. At the end of the day, none of us like the Packers. Let's allow this offense to see if they can get it together along with what this defense is doing, and let's see where we can take this thing, man. I am going to get up out of here. I want to know your opinion in the comments below. How you feeling after that tough Bears loss? Let me know in the comments below. I'll be talking to each and every one of you. I am going to get up out of here. This is your boy Pat the Designer, back at it again. If you want to continue watching our content, click the link here. Check the link in the description below. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Peace.